So you want to know the truth about living in Charlotte? You know, the pros, the cons. All of my competitors are doing this, the other YouTube Charlotte realtors. That's okay. You know what no one tells you about living in Charlotte. But hey, I've been here 14 years. I've been south 17 years. So I think I can speak to the pros and cons of moving to Charlotte, North Carolina. What a great relocation for you. Number one, how about the cost of living in Charlotte versus other cities? Now, you're probably doing your research, and I really hate to throw out exact numbers because things change, don't they? But Charlotte is notably cheaper than the national average compared to New York. In other words, Charlotte is way more affordable. Had a doctor move from Long Island to here. He sold his little ranch and bought a brand new construction beauty, two-story, for the same price. Median home price, you know, my competitors have been saying, hey, it's in the 300s. Well, that used to be, but you and I both know things changed. Is it the 400s? Is it the 500s? It's still budget friendly more than many big cities. In fact, even utilities, groceries, well, hey, I better not touch that one right now, right? Transportation costs. You're doing your research lower than the national average. I just wanted to connect with you eyeball to eyeball as somebody that's been here for 14 years, a pretty good little chunk. But what's Charlotte's job market and economy like? Well, we're the number 2 banking hub in the U.S., right behind New York City, kind of almost tied with San Fran. But hey, even Wells Fargo's got a huge presence here, along with, Fortune 500 companies like Bank of America. So we got a lot of banking, Truist. But you got Lowe's Home Improvement just north of us in Mooresville. Duke Energy's here, and a lot of companies are moving here, international companies too. So we do have a booming job market in finance, healthcare, and tech, and unemployment is notably lower than the national average. You can get a job here. It's based on meritocracy. So how about schools and education in Charlotte? Well, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, I don't know. There are a few notable great ones, but I would definitely check greatschools.org on that. Some of the standouts are South Charlotte, like Providence High School, Ardrey Kell, and more. And then you've got Fort Mill schools, right? You got Clover and York. So, but universities and colleges makes a great place because we've got UNCC, University of North Carolina in Charlotte. Down the road, of course, you got Duke and all those. But, again, you're going to do your own research. Then you've got App State, if you live here, affordable in-state there towards the mountains. How about healthcare in Charlotte? 2 top hospitals are Atrium Health and Novant. In fact, Atrium is one of the largest employers here, and they've got a huge complex pretty close to uptown Charlotte, as does Novant. But they both have a lot of little hospitals around, and from Waxhaw to Mint Hill and so on. So again, I'm sure you're doing your own research on that, but the best thing to do is call me and schedule a time with one of my team members, and especially if you're coming in town, we'll show you around. We'll show you the 55 plus neighborhoods that have healthcare near them, like Crestwood, Charlotte, and so on. And having a personal touch is really important. So, well, what about crime and safety? My wife and I in a really great neighborhood in South Charlotte near Waverly, and even there, Area Vibe said our crime rate was pretty high. We have had an increased crime rate, but I think, that there's a lot of attention given to that. And I know that I love our local law enforcement working hard on that, along with national law enforcement. Trying to get really the major offenders out. And so I think they're working on it. But yes, the crime rate has been higher. But what about traffic, transportation, commuting to Charlotte? Yeah, highway congestion is definitely an issue during peak hours. Now, we do have public transportation like buses and the trolley, kind of a novelty, and the Lynx Light Rail, pretty cool. But we do have toll roads more and more. 77's got one, and north of town, and I objected to that till I started driving on it, and I like it. Even the one down in Monroe, going down towards the beach, if you live in Monroe, cost of living less, but you got that toll road to get you to town quicker. But, more and more toll roads coming, even on 485. They're about ready to open that. They've been working on that for a couple years. What about weather and climate? Now, see, this is the bomb right here. Mild winters. Yeah, the summers are hot, but it's the South. Come on, people. Hey, I'm not complaining. No major snowstorms. I'm from Indiana. Now, you do have hurricanes and tropical storms that bring rain, but again, we're the place where the people on the coast, like Wilmington and in the Charleston area, Hilton Head, this is where they come when they have the hurricane warnings. But we have a long spring, we've got great fall, a lot of outdoor activities. My wife was playing pickleball outdoors yesterday, and here it is the first week of February. So lifestyle, entertainment, things to do. Yeah, again, proximity to the beaches, great. 3 hours plus to Myrtle and your Wilmington, and then Hilton Head's a little over 4. And we have a great sports scene here, big city, Carolina Panthers. I know, I love them. I love them. They're getting better. Charlotte Hornets, I love them. Michael Jordan's here, of course. But NASCAR, if you're a NASCAR person, of course you know about the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But we do have a lot of fun stuff. In fact, this website I'm playing in the back is called charlottesgotalot.com. And that's from our Charlotte, what do you call that? The charlottesgotalot.com is an outreach of our Chamber of Commerce. So this website is great. Tell you about eat and drink, places to stay, events, neighborhoods. But if you go to Charlotte's Got a Lot, you can click over to the right. It says City Guide. They will mail you a really nice magazine to sit on your coffee table about Charlotte with a lot of stuff just to peruse. So I think you'll like it. Everything's, relative. For me, again, being from Indiana, it was relative to, I felt like when I was 58, hey, and I'm about ready to hit 75. So 17 years ago, I'm thinking, everybody else gets to go south. I want to go. And so I made a move to Hilton Head, loved that. Moved here, met a beautiful woman here, moved here, and I've been here 14 years and been back in real estate just about 13. So I'm loving that. Did real estate back in Indiana, but I'm loving it here. I've got a great team of buyer agents that can help you in your relocation. But if you're here locally, we can also help you list and sell your house in the greater Charlotte area. But don't do it alone. If you're going to buy a home, you need some help. That's what we do. 704-345-3400. If you know when you're coming, let's coordinate on a time for one of my team to meet with you. But even before you come, let me connect you to one of my team members to start sending you properties. Even if you're a year out, we'd love to help you, or 2 years. 704-345-3400. We're really good at new construction, but we can help you with resale. But we also love that 55 plus lifestyle. My wife and I made that move a couple of years ago, and we are loving it. She played pickleball yesterday. She got her favorite card game crew this afternoon. This is a great lifestyle. So holler at your boy, 704-345-3400. Check out charlottesgotalot.com. Click on the city guide. Get a copy of that for your dining room table, your coffee table, and I'll talk to you real soon. Make sure you call now. Let's do it. See you in the next video.